Alrighty folks, I'm going to do a quick video. A friend of mine mentioned something to me today and it just made me think of this. But I'm going to just lay out the basic theory chords, okay, and touch on a little bit of modal names or whatever. Let me, alright, I'll just leave it on dirty. I've had this was upstairs, the camera was upstairs. So this ain't on clean, obviously. Alright, so just folks, I won't name the name of my friend, but this is for all of you who have subscribed to me are my friends, and all you who watch the videos, if you get something out of it and you appreciate it, you're my friend. Thank you. So I'm going to use the key of B major. It's just, no, it doesn't matter. It's the same for any key. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. So, in your basic theory, turn it down a little clean up. I don't want to go dial in and do an EQ, and I just want to slap this video. So in any major key, when you're taking your basic, this is just your basic do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. I'll show you just the basic, very bare minimum, top of the list of your basic theory, because music gets deeper and deeper, and all the chords that I mention in this, I'm going to focus on a B flat diminished. All right, for me, I learned these decades ago, but for the diminished, here's a B flat diminished. It's just the same shape as a D. You move that up just one set of strings, but there's unlimited versions of a B flat diminished on the fretboard. Anywhere you find a B flat, how I learned it years ago was all the notes are 3 frets apart. If I wanted to do a B flat diminished like arpeggiate, I'd go to B flat, here's B. So basically, I'm talking B major, so that's your do, is always a major chord, your basic theory. In B it would be, or it'd be this way in any key: major, minor, minor, then a major again, and a major. So you'll hear it if I'll try it down here. Major, and 2 frets up, a minor, and 2 frets up again, a minor. And this goes for any key. You move all of this for any key. Basic theory. Because you can substitute these chords with other chords, and a lot of these chords are also in other keys. So it's not a lot to know. I learned one key, do, re, mi, and just played it so much I could transpose to any key. Now I see how other chords overlap and they show up in other keys. And the bottom line with creating music, none of this matters if you just come up with something that sounds good and is cool. You know, these rules are made to be broken, but it would surely help to know these rules also. B major, we're going to do it in any key. You're going to have your major, that's your 1, a minor, your 2 chord. When I say 1, 2, 3, 4, take do, re, mi and number it. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's why the numbers I'm mentioning. Your 1 chord would be a major, number 2 would be a minor, number 3 would be a minor, then number 4, a half step up from that one, is a major. That's your 4 chord in B. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why you hear a lot about blues and rock and roll, 1, 4, 5. Alright, so again, major, minor, minor, major, major again. So you got a whole step, that's 2 frets, and 2 frets again, then a 1 fret, and then 2 frets again, and then, I gotta think now, where am I? I'm in the key of B. Okay, so after this, then it's A flat or G sharp. That's your natural minor actually of B. So you'd have that minor. And then your B flat before you come to that last note before you come to the B is B flat. So here's a B flat diminished. And if you take that chord and you just move that, I think of diminished, which I learned several decades ago, it's just every 3 frets apart, the notes. That's all it is, what I learned. Is so I could go. Alright, so, and when I used to do those all the time, I could rip those out. It's just everything's 3 frets apart. So it's like a D. Here's a basic B flat diminished right here. It's just a reverse D shape. But I almost never use the root note in diminished. I use a triad, which means 3 notes. See, that's all you can. You just move everything 3 frets. Whoops. That's your B flat diminished. And then, which comes to me right away, oh, that's the 7 chord of B major. But a B flat diminished can be used in 1,000 places. It isn't just from the key of B major. You know, but that's your basic theory, is a major in B, this is in B, is a major, whole step with a minor, whole step with a minor, and then a half step with another major, that's your 4 chord, and then another whole step with another major, and then another whole step, and you got your natural minor of B, which is G sharp, and then you got your diminished, which is, I just learned them by just every 3 frets. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, so. Those are all B flat diminished. But another thing about when you start using triads or dyads and stuff, that's also could be a whole nother chord. You know, like if I play a G here, I'm just showing you how things are. They are other things also in a different context. The same thing. So it's not only that. Take an F here. A D, 3 frets up is an F. Right? And then if I just go like that, that's an F major 7, but it's also an A minor. So this, you know, music is a wheel and a wheel and a wheel. So, you know, everything you do on there, it's like, well, that's got the voice. This D minor 7, like it. That's also can be called a sus, a C sus. And it's also a form of F. So just that one chord can be 3 different chord names, depending on what you emphasize. If I just emphasize these top 3, that's F. See? I'm so glad I taught myself some theory. And then if you just go down to this note, that's another F. Or if you had the baby finger and just do these 3. Or these 3. There's so many voicings of one chord name. Alright, so there's your B flat diminished, which I've got about probably 10 or a dozen recordings, and in there is a diminished. Sometimes it'll be a B flat, but it's not coming from, like I just showed you in the do re mi. It's just, I just listen to chords. You know, that could also be on the end of you can change your B major to B major 7 and still be your B major 7. There's that diminished B flat note. That's the major 7 of B major. But if you just wanted to play the chord, It's this. What are we in B, right? Okay, B flat diminished. Basic chords of a key. If you want to learn a key and get all the basic, the do, re, mi stuff down, in those chords are also the modal names if you were to play the scales of each of those chords. Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, and then Locrian, that's your diminished flavor. So there, I just touched on and focused on mentioning a B flat, diminished in there, but the basic place I got it from was, it's always been to me, the 7 chord in your basic do, re, mi. So there you go. Music's a wheel and a wheel and a wheel, so a lot of these chords, you know, they're used in multiple places, almost countless. And there's countless voicings you can do for a diminished chord, or any other chord for that matter.